Hi, I'm Caroline Thomas. I'm one of the OB/GYN physicians at Virginia Women's Center. I was born and raised in Annapolis, Maryland. That's where I grew up. I went to a small school there. It's a naval capital, so it was a really fun place to be able to experience childhood. I went to school at George Mason University, and that was my first foray into Northern Virginia. I had a great time there, and then further my career at George Washington University in Washington, D.C. So my interest in medicine really was founded in my younger brother, who was born with Down syndrome and later diagnosed with autism. I really saw physicians as these superheroes who just had a power to help him further his career and meet milestones. That was really important to me, to be able to pay it forward and really carry the lessons that I had learned from my brother throughout my life. So that was really what motivated me from a young age to pursue a career as a physician. I think one of the things that really attracted me to women's healthcare in general was the ability to see women from their teenage years all the way up until their 80s and 90s and really address all of those problems. I do have a passion for minimally invasive and robotic surgery, but I do love my time in the office building those connections and working with women who are dealing with a myriad of different issues, including vaginal atrophy, abnormal bleeding, all of those things. I really enjoy working with women to find a resolution that works for them and their lifestyle. After a visit with me, I hope that my patients feel heard and seen. I hope that they feel like I've spent enough time with them listening to their concerns, but also feel comfortable enough to approach me and ask me any questions that they had or something that just didn't make sense after the visit, because these can be really complex topics and things that might need to go over a couple different times. One thing that I took away from residency that I really enjoyed was creating a period product drive. It was really meaningful to give back to my community and learn more about those local organizations. And that is one thing that I look forward to establishing here, is working with local communities to help serve all the women in Richmond and the surrounding counties. I think one thing that would surprise people about me, maybe I'll say two. I think the first is that I'm a pretty big Swiftie at heart. That is definitely probably one of my vices. And then the other thing too is that I'm a pretty big advocate for puppies and dogs. I think that people who know me get to know that that's the first thing they meet when they get to know me. They meet my puppies, whether through pictures or videos. Outside of work, I really love to spend time with my family. They're pretty close in the area. And also my husband, who's also in medicine. We love to spend time with our two puppies, taking walks and hikes when we can. We're definitely into cooking. My husband's Egyptian, so I love to learn a little bit more about his culture, really through food. We also love to work out and exercise. I've recently gotten into cycling and find a lot of passion in that. Coming out of residency and transitioning to what we call the real world of medicine, going into private practice, is always nerve-wracking, but when I interviewed with Virginia Women's Center, I knew it was the perfect fit. I love the model that's so special of being able to interact with your doctors, but also get real-time results, whether that's being able to go and get a transvaginal ultrasound the same day and have that peace of mind, or getting a mammogram and really having that emphasis on preventative care is something you don't find truly at any other practice. It's one of the things that's made me excited to practice here, and I really look forward to serving my community, which is a diverse community. I'm very thankful for this experience.